Hello, Comp 1 students. Professor Dunlap again. I know I promised that this video would be up last week, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, I am just now getting to it. For that, I do apologize, but worry not, because for the most part, your stuff that you did for your article summaries was great. We are going to go over just a couple of things that are going to make your life and my life both much easier moving forward. In addition to that, we really need to cover just a couple of common MLA errors that I was seeing, and so we're going to get to that right now. Okay, so the first thing that I really wanted to touch on was that several of you completed each summary on a separate document. My preference is that you put both articles in one single document. It helps prevent errors on Blackboard's end. It makes it easier for grading. It's going to be easier for you to make sure that you get both articles submitted, because I had several only submit one article. So we need to make sure that we're submitting these as one document, and I'm going to show you guys a super easy way to kind of divide it, because for these leading up to assignments, we're going to have like separate analysis. When you get to the research paper, it's going to be blended. But for now, what we will do is talk about headings. And so first and foremost, we need to have Times New Roman font, 12-point font, and we need to go to our spacing and make sure that it is double. For the heading, you need to have your name. You'll enter down and you will put the date, the professor name, and then the last thing that you put is the course. So for example, this is Comp 1 and it's Fall 2021. Okay, that is your heading. When you submit the 5 major assignments, you need to ensure that your heading looks just like this, double-spaced, the full 9 yards. Once you have the heading, you'll enter down, and you're going to go to Center to put the title of the document. So for this week, it's the article analysis. And so that would be your title in the center here. And then you would go back, you would arrow down, go back to your aligned left format, and then your heading would be right here. No need to bold it. You can bold it, but you don't have to. You could also italicize it, but you do not have to. Your heading would just be the article title. And then you would begin your analysis below. Make sure that you tab so that you can show that you are separating paragraphs and all of that good stuff. A lot of this, even though it's called MLA format, it's just generally good writing etiquette, and so you want to make sure that you're taking care of that. In addition to the setting up the document, you will also want to insert your header. And so for the case of MLA, you need to do page numbers. So page number, and then to the left of the page number, you're going to include your last name 1. APA format is going to have the running header where you shorten your title and have the title next to the page number. For MLA, you need to have last name and page number. I always do that first. Doing all of this before you start the writing is much easier than going back and formatting the document, because once you start formatting, a lot of the things start to change. Last little bit here, you're going to Control Enter when you're done writing, or if you want to do it before. I also do this aspect before, but Control Enter is going to give you a new page. And this is going to be for your Works Cited page, so you'll title it Works Cited. And then you'll align back left, and then you will do your citation. Purdue OWL, again, is a great resource for that. Most of you who did the work cited, you did really well. The only thing that we need to make sure that we're doing is having that hanging indent. You don't indent the top line, you indent the second line. And the way that you can do that is just the Control and Tab. Not Control Tab, JK. Control Shift. Okay, so I just verified with technology, and what they told me was that once you start actually writing, you are going to see that, you're going to see that you'll see the hanging indent. If you have problems with it, you can email me and we can talk about it that way. Or honestly, YouTube is probably going to do better than I ever could. Formatting is not my favorite part because I, as your professor, am primarily concerned with your content. I want to know how you're piecing together information, what you need to be doing differently to do that better, and so forth. My primary concern is not MLA, but MLA is a requirement for this course, and it's just a way to make the document appear a bit more clean. So that will all be very helpful. Other than that, this document and your article summary, so your article analysis and your article summary, they each required 2 sources, and you weren't allowed to use the same 2 sources for our analysis assignment. And so at this point, you should have all 4 sources that you need for your final research paper. If you want to go ahead and be preparing for that, if you go to our Start Here tab, you'll see a folder that says Major Assignments Template. And down towards the bottom, you'll see the final research paper. If you are already working on that and you want to request some time to discuss with me, or if you have questions, please do reach out because that is what we are working on. Also make note that I do post the assignments a week prior for previewing purposes. I had a couple of students worried that they had so they were going to get a late grade on the assignment, but the reality was that there was just not a assignment link yet because the assignment is not due until this week as opposed to last week. But I know that when I was in school, I really liked to have access to those things early, and so I try to do the same service to my own students. But when you're finished, you'll go to coursework. And we are in week 6 now. And your turn-in link is right here. So you'll submit here. You also have a homework assignment this week. If you're having trouble with anything, please do not hesitate to reach out. I am here to serve you. So again, I'm always happy to help. I just, due to my busy schedule, I do need to know in advance to make sure I can make myself available for you. But that's all I have for today. Please take some time to view the formatting because, again, that's an expectation that your professors in Comp 2 and onward are going to expect you to have once you get to them. So while I was pretty lenient on this first assignment for formatting, they may not be so. So please make sure that you're taking care of that because I would hate for you to lose points or even be accused of plagiarism just because of some formatting and citation issues. But I truly appreciate all of your hard work, and I am very much looking forward to the rest of our semester. Y'all have a great day.